Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So for today's set, it's my version of a press-on, and basically I just put on a full cover tip and get into my design. For today's nail, I'm using Nail Couture's 5XL square, and I absolutely love these tips. I love the length. I love the C-curve. It's just a beautiful nail. And also I'll be using Makartt and Femi Beauty's Nude set of gel polishes for this set. So this set was something I have been thinking about for a few weeks. It's just a yin yang, but it's my rendition, so I didn't do the swirl exactly how you always see a traditional yin yang. It's just my rendition, my way of doing it, what I felt like I wanted to do. And I couldn't decide whether I wanted it to do it as a French or as a full nail, but I did end up going to try it with a full nail. And I think they came out cute. So for my prep, I really didn't do much at all. I basically just applied the tips with my DIY gel because I don't plan on keeping them on. But if you do want them to stay on, you would want to make sure you're pushing back your cuticles and then removing the dead skin from around your cuticle. You want to rough up your natural nail, add a dehydrator and a primer, and then you would go in with your tips, and then you're going to rough up the surface of the tips as I did. And now you see me going in with a layer of base coat gel that I will cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So first thing first, I'm going in with the color Cookie, and I'm just going to make a line right up the center of that nail, like a little squiggly line, kind of separating the two sides of the yin yang. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be covering it anyways, but I did go ahead and make a line there. And then on the left side, I took a gel brush, like from a polygel kit, a very old one I had, and I just painted the whole left side of that nail with the color Cookie, and then the right side with the color Shortcake. And I wasn't recording as I was doing that, so this is how the nail looked once I got the two sides painted. And then I went in with a dotting tool and made a dot on the right side with Cookie, and then on the bottom left I made a dot with Shortcake. And before moving to different colors, I did wipe off my dotting tool as not to mix the colors together. Once I set the colors down, I obviously cured in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then after I placed the dots, I also went in to cure for 30 seconds. So I want to apologize beforehand. This video, I was very out of frame. I was in a new setting for this video, and I can normally see into my camera as I'm doing my nails. This time I wasn't able to see in my camera, so it's going to be a lot of out of frameness, and I cut out a lot because you couldn't see anyways. But on my ring finger, I'm going in with this Shortcake and making a line down the middle. And then on this nail, the left side of the nail will be painted with that gel brush in that color of Shortcake. Then I obviously will cure that. And then on the right side, I'm going to go in with the color Brownie, which is a gorgeous brown color. And I think this is my very first time using Brownie on myself. I may have used it on someone else, but I know, like, as far as I go, this is my very first time using Brownie on myself. But I enjoy, like, this polish. If anyone was wondering who's watching and has not given it a try yet, Makartt's gel polishes are absolutely amazing. This one, the formula is so creamy and just pigmented and beautiful. I did end up going in off camera with a second coat, but I feel like I really didn't have to because it's so pigmented and so beautiful. And then once I, get the brownie portion down, I also go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds to get that completed on the ring finger. And then I do the same thing. So on the right side, on Brownie's portion, I use my dotting tool and I make a dot with Shortcake. And then on the Shortcake side at the bottom, I make a dot with Brownie. And then of course I cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So as you can see, whatever color I'm using on the right portion of my nail, I go ahead and use that to start the next nail. So on my middle finger, I went in with brownie and created that middle line. And then with my gel polish, I painted the left side of that with brownie in full. And once I go in with the right color on each nail, I do kind of outline it. So I'm going to take the color sugar and I'm going to just place an outline like right next to the color brownie in the center, and then towards the cuticle I also like kind of outline it before taking my gel polish brush and then just filling it in, kind of like coloring when you were smaller. If you did that, because I know I used to outline my stuff and then color. So I kind of outlined it a little bit just to make sure I stay within the perimeter, and then took my gel polish brush and painted. So obviously when I did brownie, after I painted it, I cured, and then I went in with sugar and then I cured. And then once I cure them, I'm going to do the same thing with my dotting tool. As far as on the top right, I'm going to use a dot of brownie. And then on the bottom left, I'm going to use a dot of sugar and then also cure for 30 seconds. I do hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And as always, I would like to take the time to thank anyone for watching any one of my videos. It's greatly appreciated, and watching it to the end does actually help. To my subscribers, I love you all so much, and I thank you so much for your continued support. So I didn't record my index because I was completely out of frame. But what I did on the left side, I went in with sugar. Then on the right side, I went in with TART. And I don't normally record my thumbs because I don't want my videos too long. But on my thumb, on the left side, I did TART. And then on the right side, I went back to that first color cookie to tie it all in. And then I'm going to take my top coat, because these nails are not staying on long. And a lot of times I use my rhinestone glue, and I feel like sometimes it's a waste. There are sets I keep on for a week at a time, but this obviously is not going to be one of them. And if I needed to replace any of the stones, I can do that. It's no big deal. So I decided to try and see what happens if I just use top coat only to put these nails on. So that's what I'm doing. To put these rhinestones, not nails. But so that's what I'm doing. So I basically am using these gold rhinestones I got from Amazon, and I'm just going to place them right on the line of each of the nails. And so I'm just using, like I said, top coat. So I top coated it with a Makartt top coat, and then I'm now using my rhinestone picker and just placing them right on that line. And in between, I do use my flashy and just kind of freeze cure them into place, and then move on to the next nail. And I do that for all of the nails. And then once I get all of the rhinestones placed on all my nails, I do go ahead and give my hand a full 30-second cure into the lamp. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. My Instagram handle is nailaddict.she, and there I do post my YouTube tutorial nails as well as other nail sets I do and do not record. Also on Instagram, it's a great way for you to DM me with any recreations you may want to see. So for my final step, being that I already top coated with doing the rhinestones, I'm now going in with my favorite Kiara Sky cuticle oil, and I'm just going to moisturize my cuticles. And here's the finished set. So it's giving me fall vibes. That's why I use nudes to try to start off the fall sets that I would like to do. And it came out pretty okay. Let me know what you think of my set down below. And if you've made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I'll see you all in my next one. I want to thank you so much and much love.